The largest bone marrow donor center in the world, DKMS, was on site at Lindenwood University on Thursday to help find a donor for a student's rare form of anemia.
LUTV's Paige Hill joins us live to take us to the scene of Swab for Sean. Paige?
Thank you, Brittany and Madison. Students and faculty filed into the connection in the basement of the Spelman Center to see if they could potentially be a donor. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., over 500 people took 10 minutes out of their day to swab for Sean. Lindenwood University student Sean Murray has already inspired 4 bone marrow donor drives in the St. Louis area. To DKMS donor recruiter Joyce Jones, it only made sense for his peers at school to contribute as well. After 4 days of notice, the Bone Marrow Donor Center and Lindenwood University joined forces to rally volunteers and create a highly effective publicity campaign for the drive. Jones was impressed by the entire university's overwhelming support.
What was ultimately the biggest help is getting the school, the professors involved, and everybody, not just one student organization, but actually in capturing that whole school to get involved. That's what made this all work to the perfection that it is where it is right now today.
In the past, Sean was a little shy with speaking about his cause. Jones changed his mind by putting into perspective how many people he could potentially help.
Our hope is to find a match for Sean, but by doing this, others are going to be helped as well, and that is what I think Sean finally realized when he saw the impact he was making, and by having all these people register, someone is going to get a match.
Sean has fought with diamond black fan anemia his entire life.
You're born with it, it just becomes another part of your life, and so getting blood transfusions and going to hospitals and stuff, it just becomes as normal as going to school and taking tests. But as the years go on and you get older, it gets difficult to deal with because of scheduling, and it wears on you much more.
Although he has tried not to let his condition hold him back, he worries that as he gets older, finding a cure will get harder.
That's why it's kind of important that donors are found within your early 20s or before, because when it gets to your mid-20s or upper 20s, it could be too late even if they find a donor.
One thing that keeps Sean's spirits up is Lindenwood University's theater department. He uses the stage to escape from diamond black fan anemia.
So it helps because in all the chaos of blood transfusions and surgeries and stuff, it's like one thing that I enjoy doing, and I love going to rehearsals and stuff because it gets my mind off everything else going on, so it is kind of therapeutic.
At the end of the day on Thursday, the drive reached over 500 new donors. DKMS is still in the connection, swabbing for Sean. Volunteers say they aren't going to stop until they hit their goal of 1,000 donors. For LUTV News, I'm Paige Hill.